What's up, YouTube? Glenn Kestner from Roosevelt Hills back at you with another video. We are 7 days. 7 days away. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. A little cleanup. Here live in the basement tonight. So this video is a little bit about me kind of as I tidy up and stuff like that. As I don the Edgar Allan Poe shirt. Sorry, I had to let everybody know what was going on there. This is the time where I move all the crates that have been sitting there and the bins that have been sitting there since last Halloween. They collect a lot of dust. There's a lot of dog hair. There's just a lot of stuff, right? So I had to move all this stuff because it's like all the boxes are now empty. So it's like I can do a little spring cleaning during Halloween, right? So, but this is not what this video is about. What this video is about is I'm going to display my mask collection. I don't have a big mask collection, but the masks that I do have, they're near and dear to my heart. I've had these masks for a very, very long time. Some of them are new. Some of them are nightmare fuel for me when I was a kid. Let's get into it, shall we? So as we get right up on here, well, you all know who that guy is. Mr. Fluffy himself from Creepshow. This is a Death Studio mask, one of the originals. Jeff Death made this. If you're familiar with any of his work, this was something like years ago. This mask is probably, I mean, you could tell, I mean, you know, there's better Fluffies out there, but this one just is near and dear to my heart. Inside this bin here is his whole costume that I had a seamstress actually sew for me, and I wore that one Halloween, and I popped out of the crate as this guy. So I did don this mask at one point, one Halloween. It was fantastic. As we move down the road, again, there's just something cool about that resin Jason mask. I believe that's from Jason Goes to Hell, maybe? I don't know. For my Friday the 13th people, you would all know. I forget. I forget which mask that is. Looks like it, but I could be wrong. Heavy as hell, but that is just for mere display. Always loved these guys. These guys are the Purge masks, as you know. When we first started doing Halloween, me and Mrs. Kestner, we donned ourselves Mr. and Mrs. Creep. And that really didn't go over that well. It was just not something that I really wanted to, I don't know. It was just, we were just wearing masks. We wanted to be ourselves in goth clothes and, you know, but I don't know, just something cool about these masks. They're just creepy when you put them on, though. Lo and behold. So, your basic black mask on the right, but to the left, Flash Gordon General Clytus. This mask is so super cool. This came all the way from the UK. A gentleman by the name of Glenn actually made this, and he made it out of that, like, this construction paper almost. Like, the whole mask is made out of, like, this very, very hard construction paper, and then this foil gold leaf paper that goes over it. Incredible. Give us back the ball worms. General Clytus, no. Sorry. I'm geeking out on you guys. Always loved I think that's a spirit mask from years ago. Maybe Halloween City, I'm not sure. Cheapo paintball Jason mask that I would wear when I play paintball. Halloween City mask, and I always loved the see-through transparent masks. Coming down to it, Mrs. Kestner made me move this guy a little bit over to the right. She said, "You want laundry, don't you?" So this guy, I just love his look. Really cool look. This was a reincarnation of my first Jason mask. My buddy and I, we tried to melt down A little bit of the face. You know, before cosplay, before there was ever such a thing, my buddy and I were on the cover of Fangoria magazine. Me wearing that mask, this very mask. Very cool. The Scream mask, and there he is, Gunther, my nightmare fuel. Of course, this is the movie that made me have nightmares for the first time after seeing this thing. It just scared the bejesus out of me. Just his whole thing about it. It's just Trick or Treat Studios makes him. God, I love this detail. Really cool. As we come over here, another Jason mask, cheapo mask, got from eBay or whatever I used to play paintball with. This guy, I honestly believe this mask is generally legitly haunted. This mask never stays put. I don't care where I move this mask. I've had him over there. I moved him over here. I just tried to move him here. Let's see how he does. It seems like every time I go to put him somewhere, he falls. And there's always some weird things that go on in the house, and I am like, I wonder if that mask fell. And sooner do I know it, I come downstairs, that mask is bloop right there. Oh well. Over here is my werewolf mask by Zygon Studios, and a mask that I tried having a friend of mine. His name was Wicked Beard, again, convention guy. I asked him to make me a General Clytus mask. This is actually made out of metal. He did his best. I dig it. He looks like more of that Iron Robot movie. Something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I dig it. I love him. Yep. It's one cool werewolf. Keith, this reminds me of, if you're watching this, buddy, over at Cobwebs, this reminds me of what dawns on your wall, but your wolf is way better. But this wolf is just fun. A lot of fun. And I have a whole werewolf costume. So, with that being said, there's my row of masks. I love them. I display them all year. And it brings me joy. I have 2 more mannequin heads. Maybe I'll get some masks. But we'll see. As always, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It brings me such great pleasure to know that we're only 7 days away from our favorite Halloween, from our favorite holiday. I can't wait. I know you're excited. Be excited with me. Say it once. Say it twice. Say it 3 times. Always creep it real, peeps. See you soon.